the lower yields, poor quality, and higher costs associated with managing the effects of climate change. The unpredictability of weather patterns and market prices makes it challenging for smallholder farmers to plan their production, invest in their farms, and adapt to the changing climate. To mitigate the impact of climate change on pepper cultivation, several climate-smart agricultural practices can be adopted. These include the use of drought-tolerant varieties, integrated pest management techniques, crop diversification, and soil conservation practices such as conservation tillage and crop rotation. The use of precision irrigation systems and rainwater harvesting can also help farmers manage their water supply more efficiently and sustainably. The impact of climate change on pepper cultivation is not limited to temperature, rainfall patterns, and pest and disease pressures. Other indirect effects are also being observed, such as changes in flowering and fruiting patterns, pollination rates, and soil microbiology. These impacts are resulting in lower yields, poor quality, and reduced resilience of pepper crops. For instance, changes in flowering and fruiting patterns can result in reduced yields and poor quality pepper. Pepper plants require specific environmental conditions to flower and fruit, including optimal temperature, light, and humidity levels. However, the changing climate can lead to early or delayed flowering and fruiting, affecting the timing and quantity of pepper production. Early flowering can lead to a shorter harvest period, while delayed flowering can reduce the overall yield and quality of pepper. Pollination is another critical aspect of pepper cultivation that is affected by climate change. Pollinators, such as bees and butterflies, are vital for pepper production, as they help transfer pollen from the male to the female flowers, resulting in fruit formation. However, the changing climate is affecting the timing and abundance of these pollinators, leading to reduced pollination rates and lower yields. Changes in the flowering and fruiting patterns can also affect the timing of pollinator activity, further exacerbating the pollination challenges. Soil microbiology is also impacted by climate change, which can have far-reaching implications for pepper cultivation. Soil microbes play a crucial role in nutrient cycling, soil structure, and plant growth. However, the changing climate can alter the composition and activity of soil microbes, leading to changes in nutrient availability, soil health, and plant productivity. For instance, higher temperatures can lead to the increased activity of soil microbes, resulting in faster decomposition of organic matter and reduced soil fertility. Furthermore, climate change can also exacerbate existing social and economic vulnerabilities of smallholder pepper farmers. Pepper farming is typically undertaken by smallholder farmers who lack access to adequate resources, technologies, and markets. The impacts of climate change, such as reduced yields and poor quality, can exacerbate their poverty and marginalization, making it harder for them to adapt and cope with the changing climate. In addition to the impacts of climate change on pepper cultivation, there are also broader environmental implications associated with pepper production. Pepper cultivation is associated with deforestation, land use change, and the loss of biodiversity, which contribute to climate change and further exacerbate its impacts. Addressing these environmental challenges is essential to ensure the long-term sustainability and resilience of pepper cultivation. Pepper cultivation is often associated with deforestation, particularly in tropical regions where pepper is grown. Forests are cleared to make way for pepper plantations, leading to the loss of critical ecosystem services such as carbon sequestration, soil conservation, and biodiversity conservation. Deforestation also contributes to climate change by releasing carbon dioxide into the atmosphere and reducing the capacity of ecosystems to store carbon.